Well, this is the algae field. You can see the algae growing in there.
Algae is one of the most promising forms of renewable energy that is being looked at today. It is unrivaled in its ability to convert solar energy into chemical energy through photosynthesis. There is thought to be tens of thousands of different types of algae species, each with their own unique set of characteristics. Many of these species are found growing in extremes, such as hot springs or other toxic environments. Algae is not only a promising source of fuel, but can also be turned into plastics or used as feedstock for animals.
Pretty much what happens is the algae utilizes sunlight and CO2. We're going to cut back the food, which slows down technically the metabolism of the algae, which makes them fat. And this makes the oil content go up, and then we squeeze the oil out of it using different types of methods, then turn the oil into biofuel and turn what's ever left over. We can ferment it and turn it into ethanol.
I'm Khan, and I'm a sophomore in chemical engineering here at New Mexico State University. What I'm working on is a reverse osmosis system that you can feed the concentrate stream into an algae pond. Well, regular osmosis is when, let's say we have a highly concentrated substance, let's say highly concentrated salt water, and we have a less concentrated salt water. That less concentrated salt water is going to try and get into that higher concentration to balance it out. So in reverse osmosis, we apply pressure to that salt water to get the water to go the other way. That's why it's reverse osmosis. Well, here in New Mexico, we have all kinds of brackish water aquifers. That means we've got water all under the soil and all under the earth that we have access to, but they're dirty. They've got all kinds of salt, they've got silicon, they've got arsenic, all kinds of pollutants in there. So what an RO system or any kind of desalination system can do is remove those dissolved solids and give you clean water. Depending on where you are, it's kind of a mismatch. You know, it's kind of a puzzle work because some places you're gonna need to treat it with chemicals in the pre-treatment, and in some places it's unnecessary. Some places you can just use a regular RO system and mix it with a nanofiltration, which is a really, really tiny fiber, tiny membrane. And then other places you can have nanofiltration, EDR, RO, and it's all in the same system because they're all trying to remove different types of things and they're all geared towards recovering more and more water. So let's say an RO system has a recovery rate of 80%. You put a nanofiltration system on the end of that, it'll go up to 85%. You put another system on the end of that, it'll go up to 90%. And some of these systems have actually got up to about 100% recovery. So that means all the water that you're putting in, you're getting out. And all the salt is being separated. It's called a zero liquid discharge system. So what they're actually doing is they're taking all of the water out and only leaving salt.